In this episode we finish another large job on the list, start the next big project, only to find we have made a massive mistake that is going to take us at least twice as long to complete. Enjoy the episode and don't forget, if you get to the end, let us know what you think in the comments. We are Steve, Annette and Gus, and having travelled now nearly 15,000 miles, we are in the Rio Dulce, Guatemala, and we're here to complete a major refit on our 42-year-old Venus Ketch. With the first hatch complete, the job now is to finish the other three, 2 in the main saloon and 1 in the forward cabin, all before the winter rain starts, which is due any day now. Steve's doing the saloon hatches in tandem. He's never explained to me why, but sometimes it's better not to question the captain. One of the trickiest jobs is to remove the old hatches without mullering the existing frames. Lucky for us, the wooden surrounds are thick teak. Hatch number 3 up. They don't look too bad.
No, not too bad. I've got a problem with that hole there. I've got to redo that one. I'll hit a screw.
Oh,
right. Screw on that one as well.
What, so you're going to have to do what you did with the others? With the other one?
Yeah, I've got them out. Well, I've got that one out, and that one I've managed to muller it over right enough out of my way.
Are you going to rub down this bit inside
yeah,
here?
Yeah, like I did on the other one. I've just
okay.
done it in a different sequence. I wanted to get the positioning, and then once I know it's in the right position, then I can mask it all up and make it nice.
And then the weather beat us at 44 degrees, 110 Fahrenheit. So we decided to see whether our other boat cover would help us with sunshade.
I can't believe we've never put this up before. We've used the back one quite a bit. We put the back one up in Greece, I think, when there was a heat wave.
How mad is that? So, 18 years we've owned this boat, and this is the first time we've ever put this up. It's still in excellent condition, really, for its age, but then it should be. It's been folded up.
Filled in the old holes. These are the new holes with a countersink in to accept some Sikaflex to give it more of a seal. And that's a little repair that I did on the end where the old window had reacted, the aluminium had reacted with the wood and kind of eaten it away. So I've just scarfed a bit in. It's hot again. Treasures of the bilge. Ryan will go mad because these are his. Or he always tells me they're his. The clamps that I bought with me have fitted the other hatches but won't fit the forward hatch.
What do you mean?
The depth of the wood. So the hatch fits on the top and the depth of the wood is too great, and I need to clamp the hatch in place to mark it before I drill it. So I had to dig out the big guns, but the big guns are seized up.
These are the 2 hatches in the saloon area. I'm sure I've told you that before.
At the moment I've got a job that's only like an hour a day. It's a great job because it's only an hour a day that you can work, half an hour in the morning and half an hour in the evening. In the morning it's very dark first thing, so you have to get up early and do it, or you do it now, but then you have to be quick, otherwise mosquitoes come and eat you alive. And in the other part of the day it's 40 odd degrees and you just end up melting. Yeah, I'm just prepping the old wooden base. So the ones with the countersinks are the new ones, and the countersink So they're the new holes for the hatch, the new hatch. The old holes for the old hatch will get filled in, and the new countersink is so that the Sikaflex cores, I just think it gives it a better seal. It creates like its own O-ring. So that's the new one, covered in dust. So the holes all line up. So that's the new one, and the holes are already drilled now. So I've got to fill the old holes, and some of the holes that will be seen, I've got to fill them with wooden bunks. And sort out this. The good thing is it's not veneered, so you haven't got to be too careful with it. I can be quite aggressive with my sanding because it's solid teak and it's about 1 inch thick. So all of this. This is the last hatch. I thought it was going to be the easy one, and it's actually turning out it's probably going to be the hardest one, because I've got more damage in this one, in the woodwork or wood preparation. I've got holes and cracks and plugs that are not in the right position, and so it's just a little bit more faff, and I do like a bit of faffing around. Hey Gus.
You look a bit sweaty.
Well, it's 38 degrees and I'm using a hot air gun to warm the air up a little bit more. It's the last hatch, and it's got a few bullet holes in it at the moment, but we've got a power cut at the moment, so all I've got to do is lay around in my Monkey Bay shirt. Hello Gus. Here, but almost there with the 4 windows. 3 of them are done. This is the last one, or hatches, and then we're on to portholes.
Oh, I can hear the monkeys.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to come over here, Gus, please?
Gus, come here.
Gus?
Come here. You'll be like the Wizard of Oz. They grow wings and fly off with you.
Come on, come here. Having made the teak plugs and gluing those in, the final hatch went in really smoothly. From the deck of Cordelia, we now have 4 leak-free hatches, and we think they look superb. Let us know what you think in the comments below. They look superb, and they'll look 1,000 times better once the coach roof has been painted.
So the hatches are done. The next job is the port lights, windows. We've probably only had this one open twice in 18 years. Once, I don't know. Never opened this one because it leaks.
Well, also it drips in and it runs down behind this lip, and it drips out here.
Yeah, it's very giving.
Yeah.
Oh look, no, there's a lump missing. So 2 hours after the first one done, apparently. It's a boat job, it's never going to be 2 hours, never going to be 2 hours. But I have got my little tool. First job is to remove the old one, check what's going on. The good thing is that all of the new ones are slightly bigger, so I've got to cut the hole out so I haven't got to try and kind of fill it in or make it fit. Or, if anything, the difficult bit is I've got to cut the hole bigger, but I'm going to use another new tool. I'm a tool man, so I've bought things to try and make the job a bit easier. I've got a laminate trimmer, but you'll see that makes a lot of mess, but it's assess any damage, repair any damage, then put the template up that we got. So when we bought the windows, we bought a template. This is the template, which shows me the hole size of the new windows. So you can see they're bigger. You see the window's bigger. So then I clamp that on, and then I use my router to route the hole bigger to the size of that. Then I use these holes to drill the holes for the new window and then fit it. Just like that. So it's nearly 10 o'clock. I should have 3 done by the time we go swimming this afternoon. It's going to be 3 weeks, 3 weeks each.
No, it can't be. Quite loud. We'll be 90 before we leave.
You've got to pace yourselves. Oh, still got a nut on it. Dickhead. Dickhead. There's no screws in it, so why is it not coming out? This is where, okay, this is where boat jobs turn to rat shit, okay, because in the video they're in a workshop fitting it in a perfect piece of fiberglass, and they just go take the old one out, fit the new one. Well, I've undone all the screws that have been in there for 40 years, and now the window should come out, because it should just fall out. Water comes in, so it should just fall into my hands. I'm going to need to get the big beater out, and that's not a euphemism. The windows leak, but now they're grown in, so they leak, but they're stuck. So I've got to employ another tool, but luckily having the right tool for the job.
Ooh. Ooh, I think that's it. Woo! That's not so good, is it?
No. I'd be fine.
Put the template up there and see how much of that is going to come away, or, you know, be cut away.
See, that's weird, isn't it? I thought the whole hole was going to be bigger.
Yeah, but it's not, is it?
No.
In fact, you're not going to be able to make it any deeper, are you?
2 hours, my fucking arse, isn't it? Because you take the old one out and realise that actually you've got to rebuild the whole of the side of the boat before you put the new shiny window in. You think, oh, just take the old one out, put the new shiny one in, it'll all be lovely. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. Fucking dog shit. I think we'd just do away with the windows, not have windows. Just seal them up. So now we've got the old window out, we've discovered a problem that I somehow thought, I'd convinced myself that I was going to be cutting a new hole the size of this template, but the hole of the window that we took out is bigger on, or I don't know how to explain it, but basically I'm not going to have, I've got air to go into, so I need to build up one side. So I've either got to pick the top or the bottom to level it, kind of like that, so that I can drill through and but that leaves me a hole at the top, and these have got nothing to go into, so I'm going to have to kind of build it up with thickened epoxy. But whether there's enough thickened epoxy in Guatemala, and I'm not taking the piss now, they haven't got, that's why we brought so much with us, because they don't have a lot of the stuff that we're used to. So I can chop out there, and I can chop out there, or router out, and the bottom's level like that, but there's a gap at the top. But to try and fill that gap at the top, I'm then fighting gravity. So I think what I'll do is I'll match it at the top and then fill in at the bottom, because I've also got to countersink the holes on the outside with that thing. So the holes have got to be actually the size of that. When the outer ring goes on from the outside, obviously those bits, because you don't see any bolts on the outside, so to fit that in, this is a countersink that will give you a bigger gap, so that we can put tape, butyl tape round that, fit it in from the outside. So we have a cunning plan. It's just not the cunning plan that we originally had.
So the 2 hours has now turned into 2 weeks.
Probably 2 months. The only thing I could probably say is I will get quicker. How quick? The thing is, I'm not renowned for quickness. Paul, don't say anything, Paul. But I am renowned for getting it right. And this is the first of 17. Even though they're different sizes, the depth of the hole is consistent, if that's the right word.
Join us next time when we show you what solutions we've come up with to solve this big mistake that we made when ordering the wrong size portholes. We will make it work no matter what. We also add to the job list quite considerably in the hope of updating Cordelia even more, and we take you to town to show you around whilst we search for the boat chandlery shop. Thanks for watching, and a super duper thanks to all of our Patreon and Coffee supporters. If you'd like to get more content and real-time updates, pop over to our Patreon page. They're not as expensive as you'd think, and you'll also be helping us to create these videos for you. We also have a live chat booked for October the 12th, so if you're interested in joining us for that, look at the link below in the narrative. Ciao for now.
This video should probably be more about me. But apparently...
It is about you. It's about keeping you comfortable.
It's very hot today. Apparently, with the humidity, it's possibly 40 degrees. I didn't realise you could sweat from your eyeballs. And it's not just eye juice, it's actual salty sweat.
Oh, that's horrible. Eye juice. What didn't you just say then?
Well, because I've bitten my tongue about 3 times, because for some reason I've lost control of my tongue. I don't even drink, and I've bitten my tongue about 4 times. I think either my mouth has shrunk or my tongue has expanded with the heat, and now it's too big for my mouth, and I bite it.